Something that surprises people when they ask me about my job is that an organisation like Asian Aid actually exists in a small town of Wauchope and has so few staff members that do so much.
What motivates me to turn up every day? Well, for me, it's simple. It's the people. The people who work on our team are amazing, and all the volunteers that we get to work with. There's so many people who want to selflessly give back, and they're giving to a really beautiful cause, people and their communities on the other side of the world.
Sometimes the job can be really hard. We deal with a lot of really difficult things, and it can be overwhelming sometimes. But I try to remember that a lot of the kids that we're helping, they don't have hope from anywhere else. And that helps me be able to show up, because I do believe that all kids should be safe, known, encouraged, and loved.
If I could take a donor to one place where Asian Aid works, it would probably be in the classroom of one of our schools, sitting there most likely on the floor, but hearing the kids' joy of learning and their squeals and all of that kids stuff. But the hope that I think Asian Aid brings to that space is such an amazing place to be able to go and visit.
As a donor, please don't ever underestimate the power of what you're gifting a child. And while it may seem at times a small amount of money or a large amount of money, the flow-on effect of what we see when we're in country visiting the children is just life-changing. The impact of the difference between children that have an opportunity for education and a future, and then those that really struggle with life, is so distinctly different.
So one thing that I've learned from the children and communities that we support at Asian Aid is that it genuinely takes a village. It takes the teachers, parents, all the caregivers to get together to raise a child out of poverty into something really meaningful.
Yeah, in my work at Asian Aid, I'm really inspired by the partners that we work with in country. They work in really challenging circumstances and communities, and yet they keep turning up and they give so much to make a difference in the lives of the children that they're working with.
And one of the favourite memories that I have from my work with Asian Aid is the privilege of visiting our partners in country. And one memory particularly is visiting a school in northern India and just some time interacting with the children and asking them what they love about their school and their hopes and dreams for the future. And it was just such a special time of being with those kids and seeing how Asian Aid is impacting their lives.
The one word that comes to mind when I think of Asian Aid's impact is lasting. The impact that Asian Aid has had is not going to end tomorrow or in a few years. Whether it's a woman breaking down her menstrual hut, a child now grown up looking at college options, or even a woman who's had her uterine prolapse surgery after so many years, that impact is generational. It's lasting and abiding.
At Asian Aid, we're all about hope. To me, hope is that quiet strength that believes tomorrow will be better, even if today is hard. Hope is Jesus. Thanks to you, we've been giving hope to disadvantaged children and communities since 1966.
Something that really stood out for me was the long-lasting impact of the support that you, our donors, have enabled. And this I noticed when I went to a union office and got to see the number of children who had been sponsored by Asian Aid, who are now actually working in the union. They're there back as pastors, ministers, administrators, teachers in the school. And this is not just through the sponsorship program, it's the long-lasting, life-changing impact that you've enabled in these children. And it was really impactful for me. And so I wanted to thank you for helping make that change.